As a real estate agent, I've seen a number of clients that are dreaming of getting into a home, but soon realize that they can't get qualified for a mortgage because of their bad credit. Now, there's nothing worse than getting all hyped up and then realizing that the dream home isn't happening for a while. So this video is for those of you that know they need some credit work, but they don't know where to start with it. Hey guys, my name is Joe Skipper. I'm the owner of Skipper Realty Group, brokered by EXP Realty here in Oregon. And today we're going to go over the top 5 essential things you need to start doing now to improve your credit score so that you can get into the home that you want sooner than later. And before we get started, hit that like button and subscribe to my page so that you can stay up to date with the latest on the housing market and some tips and tricks in the real estate world. This page will not only help you as a buyer and a seller on a personal level, but also as an investor as well. A higher credit score is going to not only increase your chances of getting approved in general for a mortgage on a home, but it's going to give you a more favorable interest rate, which can save you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. So if you need some improvement in that arena, here are things to get moving on before you get moving in to that home. First is to review your credit score in general for any errors that may occur. You may be of that mindset where you trust people and credit card companies to get it right all the time. Well, I'm here to tell you that they don't, and they don't get it right a decent amount of the time. So it's important to get a free copy of your credit report to see if there are any errors that can be fixed up really quick. And this report is free to you, so don't fall for any companies saying to pay them any money to get you the report to you. The major credit reporting companies are Equifax, Experian, and Transition, and you can get them through annualcreditreport.com for free. Start here and get that report so that you know what you're working with in general. Number 2 is to lower your credit utilization ratio. I know you're thinking, okay, nerd, but by lowering this, you can help lenders see that you are good with paying back your debt. So a credit utilization ratio is the amount of credit that you're using compared to the total available credit to you. And it can significantly impact your credit score. Lenders prefer to see a utilization rate of 30% or less. So how do you figure out where you are? So you take all your available credit and then add up all your balances. So if you have 2 cards with a limit of $5,000 total and you owe $2,500 on those cards, the ratio is $2,500 divided by 5,000, which is 0.5 or 50% ratio. And that's not good according to lenders. So start paying some debt down to get below that 30% and you'll be on a good track to raising your credit score overall. Number 3 is to pay your bills on time. This may seem like a no-brainer, but it plays a big factor in your credit score on whether you're paying on time or if you're always late. Even one missed payment can impact your score. So set up reminders for each bill on when it needs to be paid so that you know that you won't miss that date. Most credit card companies have auto pay and that can help out with this as well. So try to set up at least minimum payments on auto pay so that it just takes the thinking out of it and just pays the bills for you. You can always pay more than the minimum if you have more income, but paying the minimum on time will help you pick up that score over time. Number 4 is to avoid opening new credit card accounts when you don't need to. We're always being offered credit cards in every store. They offer you 10% savings on your purchase or offer credits on your card if you go with them. If you don't need it, don't do it. Each time you apply for a new line of credit, they make an inquiry into your credit report and this puts a ding on your score. And if you start opening accounts in a shorter period of time, it signals to lenders that you're a higher risk. So if you're wanting to apply for a mortgage in the near future, you don't want to be a high-risk applicant, so skip the Target card next time you're shopping. Number 5, and probably the hardest to deal with, especially if you're short on money at the end of the month, is to deal with any outstanding debts. If you have any collections accounts or past due accounts, address them first and focus on paying those off. Some people that have these have been able to negotiate with creditors to see if they'll accept a lesser amount, or you can set up a payment plan with them. There are some cases where paying off a collection account may temporarily lower your score, but lenders normally require these to be paid off anyway prior to approving you for a loan, so you just got to do it anyways. This ultimately will help your credit score, so don't freak out that it's temporarily going to lower it. Being in collections or having accounts past due is not only bad for mortgages, but it probably already stresses you out on a monthly basis. So try and get it paid off for your sanity at the very least. And one final tip I have that may help you with all this stuff is that if you're overwhelmed and things seem impossible right now for you to do, consider talking with a credit counselor. They will help you directly and they can offer personalized advice for you and develop a plan for you to improve your credit score individually. Now I know this stuff can feel overwhelming, and when times are tough and money is tough, it's hard to even imagine you can even get out of the hole you dug yourself into. But there are tons and tons of people that have done it, and they've come from debt that you would never believe. There's not a quick process to build your credit score. It's a marathon, not a sprint. That may seem deflating to those of you who want to buy now, but by knowing that nothing is going to happen overnight, you can maybe give yourself some breathing room to tackle these items over time. Now, if you get started on this today, you will see improvement in your credit score sooner than you would think, and you'll be shopping with me for a home in no time. Remember that every step you take is one step closer to that home that you love. Now, if you guys need any more advice on this topic or you want to buy here in the future, please reach out to me so that we can talk about your goals and what you're looking for in a home. And if you're not in the state of Oregon, I have a huge network of agents throughout the country that are awesome at what they do, and they can help you as well. Thank you, and if you like and subscribe to my page, I would truly appreciate it. Talk soon, guys.